What's up, y'all? Jay here, and I'm coming to today. I am doing an interview today with Cayn King James and Tashay Williams. They are the director and a actor from the Tubi series and the series in general, Houwood.
I used to run dope through here. What could possibly go wrong?
You remember that plan we talked about, bro? About growing our own strand. Well, instead of that shit just being hopes and wishes, that shit could be a possibility right now, bro.
Where is this? What do you mean come back? Let me go with you, Pop.
Yes, I got bands. Hey, candy paint, leave a stain all in the rain. See my ex in the turning lane. She felt the window pane the way I'm swinging.
Hey, speaking of that freestyle though, y'all do that every night? I mean, it was crazy, bro.
Anybody want to get it, I line them up like linemen. I knock them down like pinballs.
Tell them Walter said it, Walter meant it. You knew the fucking rules before you jumped off.
Standing at that edge, I feel the tables turning. Feel like it's ops watching me. Sometimes that makes me nervous.
Nigga, you got no hoes. Anytime I pop up, they want to take my photos.
Bro, you slipping, man. You about to get this glove took?
I told you, I need this to go away. That money is mine.
By the time the money is needed, I have it back.
Man, you always fucking mentioning food. The only thing I remember about that shit is I had to clean out the car and your ass went missing.
Now, I got the police asking me questions and...
Hold on. You talking to the police?
You know what? I think that's why Thomas showed me those photos.
Photos?
But what I do know is I'm through with Dick's ass.
A bullshit era. You me and that growth expansion deal with those two goofs. You call professional.
You killed Mac, nigga! You! But you got the money.
Yeah, I'm swinging.
Victor better run it or keep running.
I just need to find this ugly mother. And you gonna tell me where it's at.
Which I reviewed on my channel. They have season 2 coming up. And we're going to talk to him a little bit about that. Future endeavors, past endeavors, the whole nine. So I'm going to bring him on now. And we have here Cayn King James. How you doing today, man?
Hey, doing well, man. How are you, man? Doing good.
Okay.
What's up, everybody out there? Thank you for having me on the show, man.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I appreciate it. You know, I remember me and you have been on, we have had, dialogue previously. And then I seen you doing Houwood. I was like, you know what? Let me check this out. You know what I'm saying? Checked it out and everything. You know what I'm saying? Did the review on it, you know what I'm saying? And enjoyed watching it. And I even said in the review, y'all, I'm looking forward to see what comes with season 2. You know what I'm saying? So tell us a little bit about the show, how you came up with the concept for it, because obviously Houwood is a flip on Houston and Hollywood, and from what I see. Give us a little bit of a backdrop into that.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having us on the show, man. And thanks for doing a review on Houwood, the series that we put out. We put out 3 episodes. Well, the original idea came from, I've been in music entertainment, for a minute, and I did a lot of things here in Houston and had a lot of friends, met a lot of people behind the scene in the arts, kind of scene here. And so I guess the idea just came up of let me put Houston and Hollywood together, of course, but it was more so seeing my friends, my own story, how things kind of developed here in Houston, because South by Southwest is a big music festival for us. I'm about to date myself, back in 2006 and 2009-ish, it was a big thing, but the conversation was all the talent is coming from Houston, and we're going to Austin because they always claim that Austin's the music capital of the world, you know what I'm saying? So, which it is in a sense, but a lot of the artists come from Houston. So when I was writing this story, I also wanted to include, when we went home, some of us went home to families, Some of us went home to go work as a mechanic. Some of us went home to go had to go clock back in somewhere, you know, and we was artists at nighttime, or we was artists in the daytime, depending on when you had a gig. And the stories in between seemed to be very interesting to me, because that was like the reason why I didn't see so-and-so opening up for so-and-so, because she had to work, or the band broke up, or somebody got caught up in some kind of scam or something. And I started just kind of jotting down stories in my head. And I lived in 3rd Ward. All of my kids was born around in that area on that street, so Isabella. So I got to see a lot of stories of neighbors, put stuff together, started mixing it. And one day it just voila, we started writing this idea. Of course, I had a music video, and I started writing this idea, and it just kind of started formulating. It was like a couple of scenes, and then when we started to shoot it, I was like, I'm just gonna shoot one scene, because that's all I had the money for. And that one scene turned into 54 scenes, and that's what you guys are watching right now.
Okay, nice. And like I said, I reviewed it, watched it, and yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like the one thing, I just see it says Jey and Meka here. Meka has, I'm initially from Minnesota, so I'm a transplant to Texas. She's actually has, history in Houston. And she was like, oh yeah, I see this place. So like what you're saying, like being able to get that, to gauge that and be able to show those things. She was like, oh, I know where they shot that. There's a scene, various scenes essentially. So
oh, cool. Yeah, that's definitely something that I wanted to do, because I wasn't making a biopic of Houston, and I wasn't making a biopic of the Houston hip hop scene or the surf scene or any of that, even though I'm cool with a lot of those people. And those stories are really cool, but I wasn't trying to do that at all. I was really trying to just create a vibe of stories that could be cohesive. I mean, we see The Chi, we see The Wire from HBO, and I was like, man, Houston has all of that. We got ports, we got a coastline, we got downtown scenes, we got all these 107 areas that says this is Houston, that the Houston Film Commission would say all the time. And they want you to do that, because that's like when you watch the New York movie, you see the Brooklyn Bridge or whatever, you're like, oh, this is gonna be a good movie. Let's see what this is. And so the city of Houston, they feel the same way. They like, what can we do, to kind of show that Houston has all these different environments. And so I'm trying to do my best to try to like display that, and also try to have authentic stories, even though I would love to have an authentic Houston hip-hop history story infused into Houwood storyline. I would love that, and I think that'll come.
Okay. That sounds actually pretty dope. So here's the question. So we got Houwood, and as I said, you're working on season 2 currently. So here's my question for you. What of your background like led you into even saying, hey, I can do this? You know what I mean? Like what projected you in that direction? And that's gonna topple over later when I ask you as far as the future going, with you and other endeavors in general.
What said I can like do this, put this out?
Yeah. Like what said, hey, I'm gonna do this. Like what about your, your past as far as, working, things of that nature that got you to that point?
Well, I guess what my past is, for one, I got a lot of confidence from finishing film school and doing like a lot of short filming during film school, working with everybody in there. Before film school, I was a dominant professional recording artist, touring around with a band since 1999 to 2012. I guess I was in the music situation. And so I just always had this spirit of like, I can do it if I put my mind to it. I always had a good relationship with my universe, my God. And I always had an understanding of like, when my universe tells me I need to stop doing that, then I'm gonna stop doing it. Or if I get insulted by my universe tells me you suck, you're horrible, quit it, I'm gonna stop doing it. But I hadn't heard that, so I was just like, okay, I'm gonna keep doing it. And then right when I got into, this is the last thing, right when I got into film school, one of my professors said, if you don't know what you're doing, you're probably doing the right thing. Like, it's like, he said, you just got to be that passionate about what you're doing. Sometimes you don't know what you're doing. You're just like, I think I could do it. And this is what this is saying I have to do to get here. I know I want to get here. So let me figure out what I need to do. And then you end up doing it. And that's the only thing I can say, to be honest.
Okay. That makes honestly, that makes a lot of sense. You know what I'm saying? It's more like, being guided by your drive, essentially. Like, I don't know what it is over here, but this is the direction I need to be going. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's exactly it. That's exactly it. And then the people out there, it is a playful feeling. It is a joyful kind of feeling where you like, so when you're looking for what you're trying to do, and if you feel good and it makes you laugh, whatever, that's probably what it is you're supposed to be doing. That's probably what it is. Go do that.
That makes a ton of sense. So how was it filming, Houwood? Like you said, you went from just doing the scene and then it turns to 50 some odd scenes and whatnot. When, you got it and then, Houwood is currently on Tubi. You know what I'm saying? How was that whole process? How did you go about, the people that you chose for different roles and things of that nature, I don't want to point out anybody specifically because I want to see, I hit my mic, sorry. I want to see what you think specifically about, just how you went about that whole process and how that leads into season 2 as far as, people returning, some people not returning possibly, that type of thing.
Yeah, definitely. So the first, I call it the originals, the first phase, it was very intimate in a sense. It took me about a year and a half, I say almost 2 years, to kind of handpick who I wanted. And most of it was through social media platforms, kind of seeing how they perform, kind of see, really images, what they look like, and then just kind of seeing how they fill things out and like, oh, you know what, they probably could pull off this, So I contacted them personally through their DMs. I didn't use a single casting company at all. Some of it was partially economical. Some of it was partially, I just didn't feel like I needed to do that just because I like to think that I try to stay in the stream of progress and future. So I was like, let me see what this social media is. You can reach out and touch people. So, DM them and contact. Right. This is like 2018, 19-ish, these years, what I'm saying? So it's a lot more different now. What's up, Tashay? Thanks for joining. But so I just kind of handpicked everybody, and then once I got a chance to talk to them, email, text, phone call, and I say all that because every single moment was a test. Mm-hmm. How long it took you to text me back? How long it took you to did you answer the phone call? Did you call me back? Do you do what you say you're gonna do? Do you answer the email? How many days it take you to get to the email? Finding out what's your best contact. So all of that was not a prereq to say, hey, I don't want that person. It was more so like, this is how I need to relate and communicate with this person. And then if it was something that was just so stressful, that's how I knew like I can't work with that person, And as far as the crew goes, it was just like a few of us that we're all in the same light. We all wanted to make movies, and some of us had videography companies and some of us had production companies. And whenever we found time to get together and whenever we found whatever gear we could scrap together, we got together. So sometimes it was just a camera and 2 lights, and that was it. You know what I'm saying? And we do what we got to do. So a little ingenuity comes in that. You just got to pick the right locations, you know what I'm saying, to make sure everything could tell the story. So yeah, that first wave was how that went. And it kind of helps us progress into the new wave. So I think you were saying something about like who was staying and who was going type of thing. Is that what you said?
Yeah, I was saying it just as far as like, people staying because, you're transitioning over to season 2.
Yeah.
That type of thing.
So, yeah, so even as this first wave, we lost a few folks due to scheduling, due to some people kind of moved different paths. Being that this is an independent project and being that I am the writer, director, producer type of thing, but I still have to sit in kind of an executive position and look at it all. What's good for Houwood what's going to make Houwood move? And so since we lost a few characters, but we had a lot of strong characters, I started building around those stronger characters. And then we had casted some new characters for chapter 2. And I started building around them because they were like showing up, being communicative, and that's who we could work with. Because when you're independent, I mean, you're at the mercy of what your resources are. That's it. You know what I'm saying? And so that's how that went. So, and then also to give the business part for people is that the reason why I said chapter 1, chapter 2, or we hear season 1 or season 2, because you can go on Tubi right now and go watch Houwood series and get episodes 1, 2, and 3 right now. But this is a business. It's a tech company. You have to give them at least 3 episodes in order for them to take your series. If it's a series, you have to give at least 3 episodes. So all I had was 3 episodes. You know what I mean? So I presented those because I already knew I had more coming.
Mm-hmm.
In the business thing, since it's like a thumbnail, you got to click it. Then if you send another batch, that is going to come with its own thumbnail. So there's sometimes they won't include it in there as like, okay, this is season 1 and I'm just continuing with 4. They're going to say, hey, let's just call it another season. And even if you just give us 3 more, we're going to call it a season. So I just renamed it as a chapter 1, chapter 2. So it doesn't feel like this is a whole other situation. Because I feel like when it's a new season, I feel like it's supposed to be something totally new. But this is just continuing, you know, in the characters, and you see a little bit more of the inciting incidents of what's supposed to happen with the storyline.
Okay, so so chapter 2 just kind of extrapolates out essentially what would be like season 1. So it's still, but it just extrapolates that story out essentially.
Right. Correct.
Well, as you see here, we have and I want to make sure I pronounce this correctly. Tashay, is that correct?
Yes.
All right. So we have Tashay Williams here. And she is on Houwood. So thank you for joining and everything. So tell us a little bit about you, because we got a little bit of a lead in with Cayn, and so I'm gonna ask you about you, a little bit about you, your past, and you know how you got to the show and your experience on the show of Houwood.
Okay. Like, what do you want to know exactly? No. I actually started out modeling. I also delved a little bit into music. I've done band. I'm in theater. Me and Cayn crossed paths. I seen his casting for a role. I didn't know anything about Houwood or anything about Mr. King, but I applied. And I was glad that I applied and that he picked me and he responded. His energy was really awesome. He's amazing at what he do. And I was casted as another role.
Okay.
And pretty much thought that I was not going to take the role, and ended up getting a whole nother role. And so that's just how he works. There was something about the connection that we had as far as casting for the role. He's like, hey, you know, this might not be the role for you, but I may have another role for you. And I ended up being Star. I'm Star in Houwood. You could catch me in episodes 2 and 3 in chapter 1. And I'm also a continuing role in chapter 2.
Okay. All right. Nice. And that's really cool. Like you said, like the working dynamic is really good. And that's another thing I was gonna ask, like, with watching chapter 1, you know, the 3 episodes, it, you know, you can see kind of like a with the cast, you can see like some, you know, like a continuity, like a vibe. You know what I mean? And so how was that, like, overall from your perspective? I asked Cayn earlier. Your perspective overall, just the, you know, that, and then like you said, you do have a role that is going on into chapter 2, and how was that, and like how do you feel as far as the progression of Houwood chapter 1 to chapter 2? How you feel about that?
Well, first off, let me say the cast and the crew is amazing. He picked amazing people. Like, everyone that I work with, we had great energy on set. It's a vibe. Also, it's work, but it's a vibe.
Okay.
But I mean, everybody in the episodes that I worked with, I mean, I just felt like we created some really great content, some really great work, and everyone should go and see it. If you have it, please go and catch you. We'll go and watch it so that you can get caught up, so you can know what's coming out for season 2. For chapter 2. But yes, going further into Houwood, it's growing, and you can see that it's growing on every aspect, as far as the people that are coming into Houwood, people that are joining us, the people that have moved forward, just everything in the background, the production, everything is growth. You can see the growth. You will see growth in chapter 2.
Okay, that's good. Yeah. And that's good to hear, because what I did review, I really liked about it, and even I said review, I was like, I can't wait to see where this goes after this. That was a big thing outside. I was like, okay, we got the story, and let's see where this goes after this. Because the one thing I would say about Houwood, the character of Aaron was pissing me off. I'll say, but I think that was his purpose. Especially forward. We were sitting there watching, like, okay, so like, why are you doing this right here, bro? But that's a good thing, because it kept us engraved in it. Your character kept it, like, just overall, like, that's one thing I will say. At the timing throughout this, the first 3 part of chapter 1, where people were introduced, was actually really, really, really good, because it gave you a new character to bring you back into the story. Like, if you're watching this person, like, why are they doing this? And you got somebody else that comes in. So that was really dope to me. And that's something I want to ask you, Cayn, about. How'd you go about the pacing of that, to be able to place the storyline plots and things in those positions?
It is it is a spider web, man. It's literally, I literally have it drawn out on paper, and it's a spider web of how everyone is connected. And so once I see the connect, I had to start formulating a scene from, like, okay, Star's character is doing this, so-and-so's character is doing this. Why would they cross? And usually that's how I find my transition to go from one scene to the next scene. And this production round that we went now, it helped me with filming, because I was able to, like, say, I just need to capture what I need to capture, because the scene is maybe 9 minutes long, as in, like, filming dialogue, like action cut is 9 minutes, 5 minutes. But I'm only gonna use a minute and then go to another scene, and then use another minute, go to another scene, and another minute, and then come back to this. So it creates that kind of weaving effect. It just does that, you know what I'm saying? And Star's character is really, really dynamic, because, she's going into, coming from this stripper underworld type of situation. She's dating one of the top, club promoter guys that's with with Ann Miles, the crime boss or whatever. And but she's morphing from that to going into real estate, and then this second chapter, we introduce, her father and her grandmother, and we start to see her family side and seeing what motivates her and why she was doing what she was doing and why she wants to go where she's going. And then we're also going to see kind of Star's character circle back around into entertainment. You know what I'm saying? So, and I haven't even told Tashay that at all, and thinking about the character, but Star's character does circle back around entertainment, because Tashay herself is an entertainer and a singer and things of that sort. So once I figure out what your talents are, I'm going to try to find a way how we can utilize every single bit of it, because that's going to make these stories in Houwood even stronger. And not just Houwood, I take that back. Going to make the audience stronger. Going to make the audience stronger to, like, want to know who that character is and who Tashay is. You know what I'm saying? Just like we're doing with Jacob Lattimore from The Shy, man. He was an awesome actor, and he was an amazing singer as well. I didn't even know that. It's like crazy. Big shout out, Jacob Lattimore. Shout out.
Yes.
It's her. You know what? Actually, I have a family member who does directing also, and he talks about Jacob Lattimore also. So yeah, that definitely understand that he seems like very active. You know what I mean?
He's one of my faves, man. He's one of my faves.
Nice. Also, Tashay, so like what he just explained with your character and the growth that the character's having, how has that been, and how do you, perceive like the future going on with your character, as he just explained, having a bigger role as it seems? We haven't seen it yet, but we'll be seeing it soon in chapter 2. How do you feel about that and everything?
It's exciting because I love the series already altogether. And I just like the way he puts the series out. It just makes you kind of want more and more and more. Like, okay, well, where's this going? Where's that going? And like he was just saying, I didn't know that. So I'm just finding it out. So I'm definitely excited because I like that's why I did theater, because it wrapped a lot of different things together that I like to do with acting and singing. I'm able to do both. So being able to do that with this type of episode is amazing. And I couldn't be more grateful. Thank you.
All right, sounds like a good match there. So that sounds perfect. So here's my question. So for you, Cayn, and you, Tashay, I'm gonna ask you just briefly outside of Houwood. So I'm gonna search again. So I know you have blkjagtv that you have on YouTube, and are there any other endeavors that you have? You have Houwood, which you're building, or anything else that you are building out also with things?
Yeah, definitely. It's a Blackjack Films, and blkjagtv is what we have on that's our YouTube channel name. That's where we're gonna put a lot of our products that we're gonna bring out from Blackjack Films. And those products are gonna be like feature films, some documentaries, all those kind of things. So Houwood is our first flagship product that we're putting out in the public, and we're right now on 22 different streaming platforms. I think most of the 7 major ones we are on there streaming. And so the idea is just to get more products out there. And I'm also trying to take, like a Scorsese, Quentin Tarantino approach, and just like hire cast within that I already have and put them in other movies and really spread our faces and names around, because that's what's going to make everyone viable and valuable. Just like, Detroit, the people, I don't want to say Detroit to be, but everybody will know what I'm talking about if I say that. They're already doing it. They already are killing it. And in Atlanta too, I'm sorry, because I already heard Atlanta say something. Atlanta too, they are already doing those things. And I think that if Houwood is doing it, that means that I got to do it too. So I'm trying to join in with the Houwood game. Houston game. If Houston is already doing it, I'm trying to join with them too.
Okay, I feel you. Yeah, and that makes total sense. Like you said, like Detroit, Atlanta, I know in Cali, they have their own little sector of stuff they do. So it makes total sense to kind of bring that to this region and do the same. That's how you, keep that, connectivity.
Build that ecosystem. Yeah, build that Houwood, Hollywood, whatever you want to call it, ecosystem, right? Texas, Oklahoma, Louisiana. Yeah, let's do it, y'all.
Exactly. That makes total sense. So what about you, Tashay? What is there anything that you outside of Houwood currently that you are pushing forward, or maybe things from the past that you bring back in to push forward? I know you said you do music, you do acting, obviously, and things like that. So,
yes, I have a theater project that will be touring in March. It's called Miss O's Living Room. I also am expecting for Sundown to come out pretty soon. That's exciting. We've been waiting for Sundown for a little while. I will definitely promote the premiere and when it comes out all on my Instagram and my socials. Also, I'm in Killer Kids, which is coming out as well. I'm also in Mental. I think that's it. Oh, you may also you may see me just a little bit in Rage and Ebony's Christmas Carol.
Okay, perfect. And I'm gonna take every project that you said and I'm gonna make sure that everybody can see it here, so y'all can go and check out everything that they have going on. This is like you said, like you're trying to build that network Houston and everything. And this is, great that you guys are doing that. You're trying to, do that and push those things further. So like, that's really dope.
Yeah, really Texas wide, man. Not just Houston, like all the cities are trying to do that. You know what I mean? I think that's where it needs to go, because I'm actually joining forces with my man Raz on the next series called Crooks in Law. That's gonna be like a crime courtroom drama. When I read the script, it reminded me of like what do you call it? Boomerang meets Law and Order. Like just like
interesting.
Really good looking Black attorney lawyers and stuff like that, dealing with like real court cases in the courtroom dramas. But the lead character, he's really attracted to very intelligent women. And those women are kind of attractive and all that. So we kind of see that little drama unfold. But we also see some courtroom law stuff going on as well. So really good story. And the lead character, I can't even say it yet. I was about to give it up. It's really good. It's really good.
Don't get in trouble.
Yeah, it's really good. And I think Tashay, she's going to be in that series as well, along with Kelly Green and Steve Reese, because he's in Houwood as well. Kelly Green is in Houwood as well. And Patty Fierro, if I said her name wrong, Patricia Fierro. She's in Houwood as well. She plays a character in that. So, like I said, we're taking our cast and we're moving them to films. We're moving them to reenactment documentaries, whatever we could put their faces on, because that's what you need to do. You know what I mean?
Okay, all right, nice. That's good to hear. You can mess around and get me go to one of your auditions. Like, hey, man.
Hey, come on, man. You don't say. Come on.
Also, I wanted to also shout out Bordersville. I'm in season 2 of Bordersville as well.
Okay.
And I believe season 3 is coming out from Bordersville. I'm also in that as well.
Okay, you guys are busy, and that's good to hear. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta get to it.
You gotta stay working, you gotta stay working.
That's
a blessing. That's a blessing, Charlotte.
Yeah, it's a blessing and a privilege to be able to do this, man.
Yeah.
And I like I said before, I appreciate the both of you for allowing me to interview. I definitely have some stuff from like you sent me Cayn to the show, which I'm gonna show at the end of the interview. So everybody check it out at the end of the interview for Houwood Chapter 2. And I really appreciate sorry, my doorbell went off. I'm gonna edit this. Sorry.
I didn't hear nothing.
I really...
And also too, just one other thing I wanted to say, because the next time I got on an interview, I told some of my heavy content supporters I would say something. So I want to give a big shout out to At My Mama's House podcast. That's it. Appreciate you, brother. You've been pushing Houwood like a mug, it's showing in the numbers. Atlanta is watching. He's in Atlanta.
I just watched you guys' podcast the other day, and it was a good episode. I just watched that the other day. So, yeah, y'all go check out At My Mama's House, right?
At My Mama's House.
At My Mama's House podcast. Go check that out. I just watched that the other day, and that was a good episode. I seen you up on. So y'all go check that out. All right, y'all. So that was my interview with King James and Tashay Williams from Houwood. Check them out. Everything is in the video. This is Jay. I'm out. Appreciate you.